I'm out of breath from excitement.
I gotta say, this is great sitting at the 5-star jobbers table and doing the show, doing the commentating.
It's an absolute honor to have you here with us, Jimmy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, like I said, I'm excited to see this tag team contest here tonight. A lot of bad blood between two individuals in this match for sure.
Yes.
And we're going to see it all displayed here tonight.
I can't believe how Logan Stevens, the actions he took, you know, upon Romano, Johnny Romano, and just, I mean, good gosh, he turned us on to something we never believed would happen.
Absolutely. We saw the betrayal last year from Logan Stevens to his former tag team partner, the pop star Johnny Romano. And now, Logan has found himself a tag team partner here tonight to try and win the SRCW tag team titles.
Yes, exactly.
Introducing first,
and they are not alone.
Accompanied to the ringside by the First Lady of Wrestling, Missy Hyatt. At a combined weight of 475 pounds, this is Logan Stevens. The National Nightmare Chris Nelms. This is Bad Company.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Bad Company, the Nashville Nightmare, Chris Nelms, and the Anointed One, Logan Stevens, accompanied by the First Lady of Professional Wrestling, Missy Hyatt. You gotta wonder if Missy Hyatt's gonna play a factor in this tag team match, especially Chris Nelms with that cowbell bull rope there.
Yeah, yes, looking kind of fishy to be walking around with a weapon.
Last time we saw Chris Nelms in action here, he's trying to go for the SRCW Championship against the Mr. Saturday Night, Jared Michaels, but to no avail.
Yeah.
But we're going to see how he fares here. I mean, Logan Stevens has definitely found himself a formidable tag team partner here tonight. Gotta wonder if Romano has found just the same. I mean, we saw the last time, whenever Romano was defending the tag team titles, his partner, Logan Stevens, turned on him, and in the process, he had to defend the titles in an 8-man tag team match where Paxton, his son, stepped in on his behalf to join forces, but I wonder if he's going to allow his son to compete here tonight.
Well, we at SRCW, our management team, we kind of look at these things and we understand that Paxton's age plays a role in it, you know, and the safety of the young man, you know. So we had to do what we had to do, and Romano understood as a father, you know. He understood exactly what we were talking. So
absolutely. So let's see who Paxton, or excuse me, let's see who Romano has found as a substitute. Oh, there's been a little. I wonder if Romano's even going to show his face out here. He may have not found himself a partner.
I mean, yeah, you can't blame the guy if he doesn't show up, or, you know. I mean, at this point, you're facing, oh, good gosh, look at that tag team of Stevens and Nelms. I mean,
two formidable competitors, Logan Stevens and Chris Nelms, growing very impatient here as they await the arrival of the pop star Johnny Romano and his tag team.
What's going on? You know how to play music? You press play. You push a button. Just say, bam. That's it. Excuse you. Hold on. Give your attention to Miss Missy Hyatt.
Well, look at this.
oh my goodness.
Right, it's Johnny Romano and there's Paxton.
Paxton's with him. Wow.
Well, I know you said that you couldn't allow this to happen, but it looks like Romano.
I don't know.
Is he actually going to put his son in this match?
I thought Bill Weaver told me no. I mean, we couldn't do it.
I mean, I'm surprised. Well, hey, we're joined here at the desk by Johnny Romano. The flamboyant, always unpredictable, unorthodox Johnny Romano making his way to the ring.
He has certainly got this crowd on their feet.
Absolutely, crowd favorite here in Thomasville, Georgia. But again, like I said, the question still remains: is Paxton still going to be his tag team partner? Well, look at this. The fans getting involved here. And of course, Romano with a little kid play here with a ring announcer, Ben Parker. Oh, watch yourself, Ben.
Paxton Logan.
Referee not want to take part in Romano's games here.
Well, night's over, Cody. Here comes your thorn in your side.
I'm okay with you staying here.
All right, I appreciate it, Cody. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, Mr. Peoples. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Peoples. And now, unfortunately, joining us back on the desk, the King heel, John Pipkin.
But logically, I can't have him in here and get hurt. He's only 14. Give him a few years. And he's going to be a contender in Georgia.
Oh,
maybe
please.
I don't know. But I made a phone call to an old buddy back in Arizona. He made it just in time. And for one night only.
Glad you could make it back here.
I am heroically returning to do my job as a professional that I am. No help from you, thank you very much.
All you have to do is say you're sorry. Well, look at here!
Weighing in at the equivalent of the Spice Girls, the team of Johnny Romano, now seven for one night only. They are your Celebrity Tag Team Champions, and they are the Heights.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Romano has found himself a partner in place of his son Paxton, and it's Dab Savage.
Dab Savage?
Dab Savage, collectively known as the Hype. I guess Romano enforcing the Freebird rule here.
Dab Savage. He's a savage at dabbing.
Where's the mic?
Dabbing what?
Mike.
I'm not sure, but we're going to find out right now.
Looks more like a butt savage to me.
Oh, wait a minute. What? Looks like Dab Savage asking for a microphone.
Shout out to the music guy for playing my song twice that day. For those of you who don't know who I am Dab Savage. I'm the best wrestler to come out of Georgia in a long time. It has been 10 years, 10 long years since I've been in Georgia. And Kevin, I'm happy to be here in Thomasville.
We're going to see.
It's like Toby Keith once said, R.I.P. Toby. I'm as good as I once was, but for one night only, I'll be as good once as I ever was. So Missy Hyatt, I still got your calendar on my wall. Cheech Chong, you're about to go up in smoke, and you are all gonna believe the hype.
Dab Savage definitely not short of confidence as he looks to team with Johnny Romano to defend the SRCW Tag Team Championships here tonight.
Anybody who's willing to team with Johnny Romano has only half a brain at most. And I say that with just absolutely giving him at least a 25% boost.
Well, and now Logan Stevens and Chris Nelms
The anointed
taking it to
one,
the champions.
Logan Stevens getting right up in Dab Savage's business early on. Chris Nelms with Johnny Romano. Uh-oh, meeting of the minds. Malfunction in the junction. Savage and Romano on top. Never want to see that.
The champions firmly in control in the early part of this match, and now
The only thing I ever want to see from Johnny Romano is him going bye, bye, bye.
Chris Nelms and Logan Stevens meeting outside to have a little powwow with Missy Hyatt.
I'd like to have a powwow with Missy Hyatt. I used to have powwows with Missy Hyatt and Sonny all the time back in the 90s. But that's another story for a different day.
Yeah, I was about to say, please don't share that now.
All I can say is I exclusively dated my ceiling for a few years.
Anyway, back to the match here. The Nashville Nightmare, Chris Nelms.
The Nashville Nightmare. That's when they run out of hot chicken, right?
And now,
Hey, look, it's Logan Stevens, one of my friends and a member of excellence, pointing you down. As you should be pointed down. You know, I thought we were friends, and I getting bullied around, and you did nothing to help me.
I seem to recall being put in the master lock, and you laughed at it.
You volunteered to be put in the master lock. I didn't volunteer to be put in a clover leaf.
Did I volunteer to get F5'd by Bryce Maddox as well?
No, that one I had nothing to do with that one either.
Well, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this tag team match continues here. Logan Stevens, taking a beating from Savage and Romano.
Just call him the hype. The hype is real. Johnny Romano, kick to the back of Logan Stevens. Here we come, a flying clothesline.
Vintage Johnny Romano here as he goes for the cover to win this match. Only a 1 count.
Logan Stevens will not go gently into that good night, and he's being cheered on by the queen of wrestling, Missy Hyatt.
And now, using the head of Johnny Romano as a battering ram, sending both Logan Stevens and Chris Nelms to the outside.
I don't like what I'm seeing right now. I think it's a good move on Stevens and Nelms' part to get out, regroup a little bit, take a second, wait for the surge, and Jolt Cola to wear off of this 90s fan club, the hype. You got Johnny Romano over there, and his pants look like the end of the Rugrats credits.
Referee at a count of 7 right now.
Dab Savage looks like he's violating a cheetah from the inside.
And now, Romano taking it to Logan Stevens as they enter back in the ring for this tag team match. Now, flipping into the ropes here.
Whoa! Romano went for the crossbody and came up empty.
And
Logan Stevens knows Johnny Romano very well. He knows what to look for. He knows what to avoid. Romano's going to have to change it. Oh, and a little 5 to the face from Missy Hyatt. I bet it smelled great.
Logan Stevens taking it to Dab Savage on the outside, incapacitating his tag team partner. Oh, vicious uppercut.
Romano reaching, I don't know what, he's reaching for his young son in the crowd to hype him up. Sorry, but the only thing you're going to catch over there is a dirty diaper.
And now,
90s kid.
Oh! Clothesline by Chris Nelms.
Clothesline by Chris Nelms.
Bad Company firmly in control of this match here. And again, taking into the fact that Dab Savage has been out of the business for 10 years. This is his first time back in the ring. Gotta wonder if the ring rust is gonna set in here at some point.
Well, I don't know. Cody, he's on the outside of the ring. I feel like he's probably not getting any ring rust. I mean, he's still technically not in as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, nonetheless, we'll see what happens if he's able to get the tag. But nonetheless, right now, Stevens and Nelms taking it to Johnny Romano here. Logan, double axe handle.
At this point, Dab Savage is like you on your prom night, on the outside looking in.
And now Logan, boots on the hair of Romano, just continuing to wrench. They have pulled it out by the roots.
I'm surprised that the wig didn't come off just then with Logan, with Stevens pulling on that hair. I was 100% convinced that Johnny Romano had plugged in some extensions.
Logan again just continuing this onslaught on Johnny Romano, center of the ring here.
You know, I can't help but doubt Johnny Romano's ability to overcome the ring efficiency of Logan Stevens.
Like you said, John, we've seen these guys in action before. These guys know each other very well. But one has to wonder how this is going to go with the X Factor. Oh, so it goes to the cover here. Got to wonder how this is going to fare with a behemoth like the National Nightmare, Chris Nelms, and Dab Savage in this match.
Shinlock firmly applied by Nelms. Romano slowly getting back up to his feet. Looking quite gassed is the 90s pop star.
And now into a bear hug goes Chris Nelms. Looking to just squeeze and just crack the ribs of the pop star. Well, Chris on display.
Absolutely brutalizing Johnny Romano right now. Oh no, Romano got the corner.
He got attacked.
Nelms wasn't aware where he was in the ring.
Oh, and look at this.
The referee didn't see it. Oh, what luck. The referee did not see the tag. Logan Stevens tags himself in. Paxton Romano, the oldest son of Johnny Romano, on the ring side. I don't believe he should be out here. Patented kick to the spine from Logan Stevens. Oh my goodness, I love it. And maybe another. Can we get another?
One for good measure. Right to the spine of Johnny Romano.
Bruising the spine is Logan Stevens, his once partner, the 90s kid Johnny Romano, having nothing to do but take the beating.
The Anointed One continuing his onslaught here, and now a leg drop as he goes for the cover to win this match. Can this be it? Will they win the championships? No, a kick out at 2.
I'll give it to Romano. I don't like a lot of things about him, but his resilience I can never argue with. He's one of the most resilient wrestlers I think I've ever seen. There's my one good deed for the day. I'll move on. Logan Stevens still in control, slapping, kicking, popping everything in sight.
Tag to Chris Nelms, and now the Nashville Nightmare looks to try and continue the damage to the champion. And now, double team maneuver here by the Bad Company. Back elbow. And now, here goes the cover.
1, 2. I tell you what, the referee could probably count 3 faster on a sundial than he just did right there.
Referee only got a count of 2.
Ref, were you raised in Alabama? Could you not count to 3?
And now Chris Nelms tossing Romano into the ropes again. Sunset flip. Romano trying to use the power.
Johnny Romano trying to pull down 800 pounds with 20 pounds of strength. I don't think the math ain't mathing, Cody.
Oh, and the referee forcing the break. And now into the cover goes Romano.
What is the referee doing getting involved, forcing a break right there?
Not sure if Chris Nelms able to get the shoulder up.
That is a flagrant abuse of authority right there, Cody.
Well, nonetheless, the onslaught continues here by Bad Company as Chris Nelms gets the tag to Logan Stevens.
Logan Stevens in and doing more and more damage to his former tag team partner. I just love to see it. I can watch this all night long.
I'm sure you could, John.
I could actually use a little bit of a back pillow. My back's kind of hurting. Can you give me a cushion?
I'll see if I can get one from Bill.
I'd rather not.
Runs right into the boot, and now Romano with an opportunity to capitalize. Into the cover goes Romano to retain the titles. Logan kicks out at 2.
Edge-o-matic from Romano, almost a 3 count. Johnny Romano.
But now Logan Stevens back suplex.
Beautiful back suplex by the Anointed One.
There's the cover to win the championships.
1, 2.
And again, no! Kick out at 2. And Missy Hyatt wanting a faster count.
I think we all want a faster count. Clocks don't move any slower, even if they're broken, than that referee's count.
Logan Stevens just repeated kicks to every limb of Johnny Romano.
Dude, time moves faster in Neverland than that referee's count.
Well, Johnny Romano.
Dab Savage has yet to enter the ring, enter this match.
Oh! Romano firing up here.
Uh-oh.
And again.
No.
Oh!
Spinning heel kick from Johnny Romano. Owen Hart, what a beautiful maneuver. But Romano too far gone to get up and capitalize. He's been taking a beating all night.
Can he capitalize and get the tag here? Logan Stevens trying to find his bearings, but going into the wrong corner. Romano trying to find Dabs.
Romano, no idea where he's at, going in the wrong corner. Oh, there he goes. No.
Savage.
Dab Savage is now in.
There's a clothesline. Oh!
What did Chris Nelms do? Leave Chris Nelms alone.
Well, now Dab Savage taking it to the anointed one here in center of the ring.
Oh! Uranagi slam from Dab Savage. Dab Savage looking excited and pumped up. It looks like those cheetah pants are about to explode like the Alien movie. Can you see that thing?
Leg drop, but now Savage going to the cover to win the match. And no!
That was
got it too.
Did you see that thing? Looked like that was a triple leg drop, Cody.
Dab Savage.
Dab Savage, I think, with a foreign object somewhere in his tights. Fired up.
Oh!
Forearm to Nelms.
And now tag to Romano, and now Britney Spear!
The Britney Spear from Romano won. No.
Boom! Tried to go for the cover there, but it looks like he caught the boot of Romano. And now Missy Hyatt.
Leave her alone, Johnny. She's wrestling royalty. Oh no!
Oh wait, look at this! Look at Paxton!
No, what's that kid doing in here again? Get that kid out of this ring. He's not supposed to be in here. He's not a legal entrant in this match.
Oh! Paxton, give it to Logan Stevens!
Well, Logan Stevens is a man of culture.
Oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! Johnny Romano just speared his own kid. Roll up, Stevens too. And then, yes, we have new tag team champions. The Enterprise.
Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champion, Logan Stevens and Chris Nelms.
I got too excited. I hurt myself.
I cannot believe what we just seen. Romano inadvertently spearing his own son in the process. Logan Stevens capitalizes.
Yes.
And of course, Missy Hyatt with the championship gold in hand.
The queen herself with the gold in hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute. Leilani Kai.
I'm always concerned about the ladies.
They're going to put on a great match, ma'am.
Absolutely.
You can sit wherever you want, Miss Kai. Absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
If somebody has a problem, you tell me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Leilani Kai going to sit front row here for the ladies' match.
What an
But
honor it is
nonetheless-
for the ladies of SRCW.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your new SRCW Tag Team Champions, Logan Stevens and Chris Nelms.
Champions, Missy.
Champs, that's right. Get over here. We are
There's
the
a reason
champs.
we are the tag team champions of Solid Rock Championship Wrestling.
That's right.